Raider Nation, what's going on? So I asked you guys last week, how could I make this show more fun? I wanted to know your guys' opinion, and we say all the time, the Raiders Report is the most interactive YouTube channel here for all Raiders content, but the reason why that we're different than everybody else is because of the relationship that we've been able to build. So today's show is all about having fun. So what the heck were you doing an hour ago? I want you to comment below what you were doing an hour ago. So I'm about to ask you guys a whole bunch of questions, like a ridiculous amount of questions. So I want you guys interacting with me, and I want you commenting below. So what were you doing an hour ago? I don't care if it was walking your dog. I don't care if it was dropping a number 2. I want you to let me know what you were doing an hour ago. Next one coming up. Comment the first Raider that comes to mind, okay? Who was the first Raiders player that came to your mind? I'm not going to say who was mine, okay? Comment the very, very first Raider that comes to your mind. Oh boy, somebody's talking about nightmares. Somebody said that they were drinking. I'm all about it, okay? First Raider that comes to your mind. Bo Ellis says Bo Jackson. Charles Woodson is a common name. Tim Brown. Plunkett. Mo Hurst. Rich Gannon. Charles Woodson. Okay, comment the first Raider that comes to mind. I'm going to feature a whole bunch of these answers on my next Raiders Report. This next question, I actually need, asking for a friend, okay? And the friend is me. Would you date a non-Raiders fan? She's cute. Like, she's a good-looking girl. She's a blonde. But I need to know, would you date a non-Raiders fan? It's a Y for yes or N for no. And if there's anybody who else is out there who's dealing with this exact same situation, let me know, okay? Like, I need to know whether or not I can actually pursue this girl and I can date her, because I found a picture of her a few years ago of her in Chargers stuff. And that's just not good. That might be worse than finding nudes on the internet or an old video of her doing some weird shit in college. Like, I don't know if I can do it. So would you date a non-Raiders fan? Y for yes, N for no. Dirty says my wife is a Donkey fan. Well, she probably thinks that you're a jackass. Too bad. All right, let's get the Raiders Report to 20K by August 6th. I need to get to 20K by August 6th. It's the first day of Hard Knocks, all right? First day of Hard Knocks, and I want to have some fun with you guys. So I'm going to crack open a beer. Hopefully you guys are drinking with me. I want to get to 20K by August 6th. Right now, I am under 19,000. I have a week. I have 1 week to get to 20K. If I don't get there, I'm worried that I'm not going to have a job anymore. So guys, please, if you want to get me to continue the Raiders Report, get us to 20K. Make sure you guys subscribe, youtube.com/Raiders Report. And if you're watching on YouTube, just click the button below. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right, I got a joke for you guys. You ready? Let me sip up this. Hang on. Did you hear about the joke that Joe Flacco told his receivers? Did you guys ever hear about it? You want to comment below what it is? So I got a Broncos joke. Did you hear about the joke that Joe Flacco told his wide receivers? You can comment below. Jane says no. Andy says yes. Well, then tell me what it is. So, here it is. To be honest, it went over their heads, so they didn't really understand it either. It's all good. That's the kind of jokes you're going to get here. So, the joke that Joe Flacco told went over the receivers' heads. If you think it's a bad joke, let me know in the comments section. Grade my Joe Flacco joke from 0 to 10. If you're like, Mitch, that was the worst joke I've ever heard in my entire life, it's a 0. If you're like, Mitch, I actually LOL'd, then it's a 10. So comment below my Joe Flacco joke. If you missed it because you're like, wait, I wasn't paying attention, watch the show. Rewind a little bit. It's one of the cool things that you can do here on the Raiders Report. I'm seeing a lot of 8s, 2s. Yeah, yep, okay, fair enough. All right, next joke. I got a Chargers joke. What do Apple products and the NFL have in common? What do you guys think? What do you think Apple products and the NFL have in common? You guys have any idea? Yeah, I know it's a corny joke, but that's what you're going to get. I'm getting ready to leave here and I'm drinking beer. So here's my Chargers joke. What do Apple products and the NFL have in common? You ready? The Chargers suck. I mean, come on. That one's a little bit better, right? That one's a little bit better of a joke. I think we can all agree on that, right? So what I want you guys to do is grade that joke 0 to 10. I'll say this. My Broncos joke is probably a solid 6.9. My Chargers joke has got to be a solid 9. Like, that's a pretty good joke if you ask me. So, grade my Chargers joke. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot better ones. People are saying the Chargers one's better. Here's the thing. I also wanted to be able to tell a Chiefs joke, but I'll be honest with you guys. Unfortunately, Tyreek Hill, he just beat me to it. So make sure you guys subscribe to the Oakland Raiders Report, youtube.com/Raiders Report. We're having a lot of fun here on YouTube. If you want to grade that Tyreek Hill joke, you can give me a 10 for that one. So describe Tyreek Hill in one word. The other thing, I did just sign a deal with the Raider Nation store, and I wanted to wear a shirt. I actually really wanted to wear a wife beater for this part, but I wasn't really allowed. So describe Tyreek Hill in one word. You're only allowed one word. Douche is a good one. Trash, yep. Girl beater is 2 words, but I don't think you should say that. So describe Tyreek Hill in one word. Somebody said bruh. A-hole, yep. Turd, yep. All right, those are all very, very good words for Tyreek Hill. Make sure you guys comment. YouTube, Facebook, we don't get blocked here. We have fun. And if you guys are going to curse, remember, YouTube does block that. So instead of using the F word, we use the word Tom, okay? So Tom you, Tom me, Tom Tyreek Hill, it all makes sense. Comment below. YouTube, one word for Tyreek Hill. So if you guys remember this, maybe you guys had a few too many beers. Shout out to Founders for hooking up me with this all-day IPA. If you guys like IPAs, tweet at Founders, say, hey, saw Mitch drinking on the show. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't drink on the show anymore. So I asked you guys a week ago, DM me a Vegas-worthy story, okay? A story that you would either see on Vegas or hear, okay? So this is what I did. I normally put you guys on the show, but I didn't want to, roast you. So what I did is I made them anonymous. So this one came in from Twitter, from Anonymous. Drove past a house that we were going to a party at. It was only then we realized that we were cop cars all over, okay? Spent the night in the drunk tank. P.S. I wasn't driving. I'll be honest, you might still be in the drunk tank because I read this a few times before the show and I was like, I don't know where he's going with this. Maybe he should have been arrested. Maybe he shouldn't been. Either way, have fun in Vegas. Another one came in on Instagram. Went to a strip club. Already sold. My buddy told the stripper it was my birthday. Took him to the top floor and basically fed me a whole bottle of expensive wine. Ended up spending $1,000. Wow. While she swiped the loose money in my wallet while she was dancing on me. I think, honestly, the only thing I get out of this is that you need to have more practice of a woman dancing on you so you would know when she doesn't swipe something out of your pocket. Like, if she's going to swipe anything out of my pocket, she's probably going to have to pull down a zipper. So, we're kind of getting dirty here on the show. I'm sorry if I offend you. So, I don't know if you guys have ever played this game before. Kill, Marry, Tom. Remember how I said we use the word Tom? Remember how that goes. So, Kill, Marry, Tom. Derek Carr, Antonio Brown, or Mitchell Renz. You got to kill one. You got to marry one, and you got to Tom one. So I want to know in the comments section below. I'm going to be looking because that Mitchell Renz guy, I know he's a dick, but he does run the show here. So you got to kill one, you got to marry one, and you got to Tom one. Derek Carr, Antonio Brown, and Mitchell Renz. Next one coming in, Jon Gruden, Mark Davis, or Mitchell Renz. I will say this right now. If anybody would rather marry or Tom Mark Davis over me, I seriously am worried. And I see the Raider Warrior says kill them all. That's not really an option. I appreciate the fact that you'd rather kill every single person. But, somebody says this is so Tomming, another word. So, kill, marry, Tom, Jon Gruden, Mark Davis. Hey guys, I'm going to make you think, okay? I'm going to make you think here on the show. I want to have some fun here. Ivy says Tom AB, kill Carr, marry Mitchell. I appreciate that. And also, I'm going to appreciate if you pronounce this word correctly. So, remember I was talking about that girl who's not a Raiders fan, but she might be now. I'm not quite sure. She pronounces the word GIF with a hard G. Okay, so I obviously say GIF, right? Is that right? Hard G? Soft G? That's the hard G? Words, they're not my strong suit. So how do you pronounce GIF? Do you pronounce it with a hard G or a soft G? So you either pronounce it as GIF or you pronounce it as GIF. Okay? GIF or GIF. How do you pronounce the word? There is only one right answer. Raider Warrior says hard G. Blake says soft G. Unknown says soft G. Somebody's still getting back to kill. You're going to kill me. Okay. F me, right? How do you pronounce the word that's on the screen? With a hard G, soft G. Do you pronounce it like GIF or do you pronounce it like GIF This is a very, very important question. Another very important question that I want to ask everybody who's watching right now. What do you hate about me? Like, what just grinds your gears? What do I do every single show that you just can't stand? So I want you guys to comment below. What do you hate about me? I'm going to look down here in the comments section. Joseph says nothing. I don't believe you. There has to be something. Somebody says nothing. Somebody says they don't like that I wear a sports coat. That's from Bob. J-Dog says they don't like that I drink. Okay. Muzz says my shirt. Well, my shirt is from Raider Nation store. They have a whole bunch of other shirts. Very nice shirts, by the way. Somebody says that they don't like that I drink. Too much censorship. In what world is my show censored? I'm sorry. I think I have one of the most uncensored shows that you could possibly find around all Raiders content. Like, what more do you guys want for me? Let's see. It used to be about talking about war in every show. Yeah, I'm with you there. See, I did that, though, because the Nation wanted me to talk about Chris Warren. So that's what I put in my show. Somebody said that I watch porn, but it got blocked because you put the word porn. So when you use the word porn, it gets blocked. What do you hate about me? Comment below. Alicia hates the segment. She told me to move on. How would you describe the Raiders Report to somebody? Okay, let's say you're like riding in an elevator. You got 30 seconds. Actually, that might be even too much time. 10 seconds. How would you describe the Raiders Report to somebody? Because the other day I was asked, Mitch, what do you do for work? And it's actually kind of hard to explain your full-time job when you tell somebody, I go on air, I talk about the Raiders, the NFL, and I drink beer. That's how I did it. So how would you describe the Raiders Report to somebody? Somebody said must watch. That's a great answer. I think that's a great answer. Informative show on the Raiders news. Okay. His trip to Cabo this year, I want to be there. Okay, interesting. The best Raiders content show ever. I appreciate that. The top rated Raiders Report that you watch daily. Best show ever. Not for the donkeys. Agree. How would you describe the Raiders Report to somebody? I want you to comment below. Another thing that I want you guys to help me out with is I'm asking you guys to get me to 20K subscribers. So once I get to 20K subscribers, because I do have confidence in you guys that you'll get me there, what should I do for 20K subscribers? I dyed my hair gray when I hit 10K. 20K I feel like has to be double as cool or double as good as that. So once I get to 20K, fingers crossed still on that. Remember, I got to get there. What should I do for 20K subscribers? I want you guys to comment below. I want to see some good ideas. Somebody says shave your beard. Guys, if I shave my beard, I think I would be stopped at every traffic light if a cop went by me because I look like I'm 15 years old without the beard. I'm just letting you guys know. Follow back your followers. I do follow back, actually, a bunch of people. So the only way you're going to earn a follow back from me, honestly, is if you subscribe, if you follow me on IG and Twitter, if you constantly interact on my shows, and if you support our sponsor. So if you do all those things, I give you a follow back. So if I haven't given you a follow back and you've done all those things, let me know. Let me hear about it. But I guarantee I've followed in the last month probably 50 people here on the Raiders Report. So if you want me to get a follow back from me, support our sponsors and interact with me and subscribe to the Raiders Report. Can you do that? Cool. Comment below what I should do for those followers. So what's the best Nintendo 64 game out there? I love Nintendo 64. And to be honest, there is no game that I play more or more system that I use more than Nintendo 64. I don't play Xbox. I don't play PS4. I love Mario Kart. Mario Kart is the greatest Nintendo 64 game ever. That's personally my opinion. So I want you guys to let me know what you think the best Nintendo 64 game is. I see GoldenEye. I see Final Doom, 007. So what I did for you guys is I put together my top 4 Nintendo 64 games that I like now and what I played as a kid. Mario Kart will forever be my favorite game. Mario Kart, if I could put that on here, probably would be that as well. Super Smash Bros. Yo, you give me Samus, and I can blow up some shit up. Mario Party, love playing Mario Party. And actually, one of the favorite games that I had when I was a kid was Pokemon Snap. I love Pokemon. I collected Pokemon cards like you wouldn't believe. Wasn't all that into Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, though. Pokemon Snap, that was my thing. One game that I never got into was GoldenEye. And I see a bunch of people commenting GoldenEye, so if you think that, says a lot about you. Yep, well, guess what? That's what you're going to get here on the Raiders Report. So, next one. Which NFL team do you hate the most? Okay? You guys always like, Mitch, you like this team. Mitch, you like this team. Mitch, who do you like? Well, I will say this. I don't feel I've earned the right to call myself a Raiders fan yet because I see how much you guys bleed silver and black. I do root for the Raiders, but until I think, gone through a full season where I bleed silver and black, then I'll call myself a Raiders fan. But I want to let you guys know the 4 teams that I hate more than any other team. I hate the Patriots. My dad is a diehard Jets fan. You can imagine why I hate the Patriots also. Tuck roll, tuck that. That's why I came up with it. The the Broncos. I was going to say donkeys. I hate Joe Flacco. There is no player in the NFL that I dislike more than Joe Flacco, and now he's a Bronco. Reason why the Broncos are number 2. The Dallas Cowboys. I live in Dallas, and I think it's funny when you guys are like, Mitch, you're a Cowboys fan. I can't stand Cowboys fans. I live here in Dallas. I think they're the worst fans in football. They drive me absolutely insane. Yeah, Dylan, looking at you. Cowboys fans drive me insane. They're number 3. And then the 49ers. I hate the 49ers because there's so much offseason hype around them again this year, and I'm already sick and tired of hearing about it. Plus, my old roommate used to do a show for the 49ers, and I really can't stand him anymore. So 49ers, number 4 on my list. Patriots, Broncos, Cowboys, 49ers. These are the teams I hate the most. I see Blake hates the Steelers. If one of your teams that you hate the most didn't make my list, let me know in the comments section.
Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this, I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.